Okay, so it seems that we have a little bit of an update on the whole Ironmouse situation, which again has been pretty insane so far. Now, if you don't know what's been going on recently, there's been the Streamer Awards, which has caused a lot of controversy in the space, especially over a lot of the nominations and stuff. We've had, stuff like Doki Bird talking about it and being very disappointed that she wasn't nominated for the Marvel Rivals Award, which again, she's got over 500,000 watched hours, which again is way more than a lot of the top streamers over on the Marvel Rivals category, but still didn't manage to get in, right? And well, obviously in my previous video, we talked about Ironmouse and how she's been nominated for 2 awards, being obviously Best VTuber alongside a ton of people like Chibidoki, Hololive, and more, and also Best Duo, which is the one which kind of stuck out to a lot of people after a clip kind of surfaced, from another streamer, essentially hating on Ironmouse, and this isn't the first time that they've done this, right? And the amount of hate and harassment that has went their way previously has been pretty shocking, and it's insane to see that they haven't learned their lesson from the last time. Now, obviously, if you didn't see the last video, this creator was Adin Ross, and essentially, he was saying stuff like, Adin says Ironmouse shouldn't be considered for best streaming duo when nobody knows if Ironmouse is a guy. And obviously, this is very insensitive to say, right? Because again, he knows nothing about Ironmouse, he knows nothing about the duo themselves. Obviously, he's saying stuff like he is probably flirting with a man, talking about CDawg there, when obviously, as we know, CDawg and Ironmouse interact behind the scenes, and I think Adin, as a streamer, should know that as the most out of anybody, that there is many interactions you have off stream. This isn't the only time that they interact. Obviously, they talk out of stream, and they know what each other looks like. They know stuff about each other, right? Which again is just a normal part of like just knowing someone, right? And I don't even know what to say about this, because obviously Ironmouse and CDawg have been making content together for a very long time now. It's been years, and I think that if they don't know anything about each other like right now, that would be kind of concerning, and obviously that isn't the case. But it is kind of weird that obviously Adin Ross felt the need to kind of comment on that, and also call, Ironmouse stuff like a guy. I'm pretty sure he's even called it like a robot in the past. I think that's more due to the fact of him not understanding VTubers, but I think the guy thing obviously was just kind of insensitive, and just not very nice to say, especially considering, Ironmouse's situation. He goes on to talk about the fact, like, are they going to be able to sit together at the kind of award show and stuff? But as you know, with Ironmouse's condition, that will not be possible. And, I'm sure that he doesn't know that kind of stuff, but I think it is kind of rude to be commenting on it if you don't know anything about the person, right? And many people have been pretty annoyed about that. But essentially, there's been some responses as well from Ironmouse herself and also CDawg. CDawg saying there's a lot of people getting upset at me and Mouse right now, getting nominated for Best Stream Duo. We could do the funniest thing right now. Go vote, essentially saying, hey, let's annoy this person even more by going and voting for them for Best Stream Duo, which again, I think would be great. I do think they are one of the best stream duos on this kind of category, right? And I will 100% be voting for them, because again, I do think they work together as a very, very good stream duo, and I think they definitely deserve it. Mujin saying stuff like people being upset over this is such an easy self-report that they're most likely lame as hell and don't like nice things. Sorry. Time to vote. Who's saying Hassan and Kai got snubbed. Connor and Mouse are the best duo in VTubing. Neither are my Oshi, but I'll admit that. They're also both very kind people. And obviously a lot of people supporting them, saying, hey, you got my votes. Some people say, I don't get why anybody would be upset from the two of you getting nominated. You two are amazing people and work so well while you two play games. I'm voting for you both because you two both deserve it from being yourselves. Saying they're probably upset that they know you two have too good of a shot to win, things like that, which, I don't know who else is getting annoyed over it. I know Adin was the one that was kind of, been a bit weird about it, but again, apparently there's other people as well. Ironmouse saying, lol, either I'm a bot or a man, which obviously, is the common thing that kind of goes around whenever people talk about Ironmouse and don't know much about her, is either they say that, oh, that's secretly a man behind there, or that, they're fake AI bot. But I say, let me pull out a quote from one of my faves. maybe I do have a penis. Would it be so terrible? My community doesn't care, and neither do I. Which obviously, yeah, I think like even if there was this like crazy thing of her being a man, I don't think anybody would really care. But obviously, we know that's not the case, anyways. People say Gaga and Mouse both goats. Tell them. So this is Lady Gaga all over again. Love you, girl. You know who you are, and don't ever need to prove that to anybody. I'm very proud of you. Sayu saying I'll be voting for y'all. Trying to find something to help the sleep at night for the insecurity, I guess. Lol. Stay winning. Rima saying Lady Gaga mentioned. And yeah, so much support from a lot of top VTubers, kind of giving everything they can to support Mouse, which again I think is great, and I'm glad that there's been a lot of people that have been getting behind her and supporting them, including a lot of fans that will hopefully be voting on the Streamer Awards thing. Now, obviously, we've had some issues with the Streamer Awards. We know that this event is essentially just a friends event where a lot of the nominations, I feel like, were kind of picked out due to friends and things like that, and not due to the fact that they got the most nomination votes, which has been a big drama and a big situation recently. So I think at the end of the day, whatever happens to this award and whatever happens to the winner, right, it doesn't matter too much at the end of the day, because again, we know how twisted this award can be. Not this award in particular, but the awards overall can be, and how I don't want to say like fully rigged, but you get what I mean, right? I feel like there is some kind of bias in there, especially with the nominations, right? But again, there was also talks as well of people like Adin Ross, teaming up with people like Asmongold and stuff to create a second Streamer Awards, which is supposed to be like less biased. Now, as much as I hate the Streamer Awards and the one that QT Cinderella is doing, I just hope that, if Aiden and Asmongold and people like that were to do one, they do actually respect people like Ironmouse and other VTubers a little bit more, because I feel like they're just going to be alienating another part of the community if they continue to do stuff like this and create an awards which is supposed to be better than the previous awards, right? Which I think, just isn't going to work out if he's going to continue to say this stuff, because again, you should be celebrating all streamers, and it just feels like if they were going to set up a new one and this was going to continue, this behavior was going to continue, it's just going to be like another QT Cinderella Stream Awards, except it's just more biased to the other side of streaming, right? Which I think is pretty insane. So again, I would like to see some kind of regulation there in terms of like adding VTubers and stuff. Maybe obviously, because there's a lot of people working on it, or there should be a lot of people working on it, maybe like Asmon, people like that who are a little bit more in tune with VTubers and how they work and stuff, at least more so than Aiden is. Can maybe bring that up and talk about that, because I do think obviously this doesn't really paint a good picture for them, especially when they're trying to set up a like better, more neutral kind of stream awards, when it seems like they don't like VTubers that much, and they have some weird comments to make about them. But as I said, I don't like the QT Cinderella one either. I think it's just the case of like I don't really know what to say about that, right? But it is pretty ridiculous that this has even gone on, and that Connor and Ironmouse had to kind of like respond to this. But it's good to see that they're using this to turn it into a positive kind of situation now, for everybody to go and vote for Connor and Ironmouse for best duo. And you guys should definitely do that too. Go and vote for them, because again, it would be pretty funny if they did end up going to win it, especially after a lot of the hate and stuff that they've been getting over it. And yeah, I just hope that they do win it, because it would just be hilarious to see that kind of happen. But yeah, that is essentially an update on the situation. Just kind of wanted to show that, because again, both of the duo responding to it and essentially calling out Adin Ross in there, because again, for some reason he felt the need to make those comments. It's so rude and just unnecessary, right? But yeah, if you guys did enjoy this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, go to Games Up, use my code CASSA, get 10% off. Again, they got a ton of really cool stuff over there. I definitely recommend checking it out. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. That's all. See ya.